Yeah. Really. Want to call this meeting to order. Conduct roll call. We have the Honorable Eli Torres, the Honorable Oscar Salinas, the Honorable Robert Peña, the Honorable Mike Farias, the Honorable Juan Sonny Palacios, and the Honorable Carmen Gonzalez, and myself, Javier Salinas, your president. We do have legal counsel, Kevin O'Hanlon here, along with our superintendent of schools. We do have a quorum. Today, prayer, pledge of allegiance, and Texas pledge by Ms. Carmen Gonzalez.
Dear Lord, you constantly give us more than we deserve, and we are humbled by your great love. Open our eyes to see that we are your hands and your heart in this world, and may we forever be thankful and ready to give to others as you give to us, especially during these holidays. May your kingdom reign among us forever. In the name of your Son, Jesus Christ, amen.
Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Dr. Gutierrez, certification of public notice.
Yes, sir. I certify the agenda was posted according to the Texas Open Meetings Act.
Okay, item number 4, canvassing of votes for trustee election held on November the 6th, 2018, in the order of the seats.
Dr. Salinas will be presenting the canvassing of the votes.
Thank you. Go ahead, Mr. Salinas.
All right, let me describe the spreadsheet that you have before you. Up to your left, we have the first column. We have the precincts, starting with precinct 13, all the way down to precinct 241, the voting precincts. Up across the top, we have the candidates. We have Dominga Vela and Juan Palacios Jr. for place 1, Oscar Salinas, Mike Valderas for place 2, Leti Garcia, Steven Cruz for place 3, and Javier Salinas and Leonel Guerrero for place 5 for election day. And we have the same candidates and places for the early voting. And then we scroll across. And we have the same thing for absentee, and then the grand totals. Now the way we did this, we took the precincts, for example, precinct 13, and we took all the election day votes and we tallied them. For example, Dominga Vela, place 1, precinct 13, got 170 votes. And then we had Oscar Salinas, 175, Leti Garcia, 214, Javier Salinas, 166. Those are the votes for precinct 13 on election day. Same thing for early voting. Dominga Vela, precinct 13, early voting tally, 632, Juan Palacios Jr., 518, and so on. For early vote, then we did the same thing for the absentee voting. Precinct 13, Dominga absentee votes 33, Oscar Salinas 23, and so on. So we did that for all the precincts. Then we go down to the very bottom of the, at the bottom, we have a grand total. For example, grand total of all the precincts for place 1 on election day, Dominga Vela had 3,001 votes. Grand total election day. Juan Palacio Jr., grand total election day votes, 2,872. Place 2, election day vote total for Oscar Salinas, 3,213. Mike Valderas, 2,733. Place 3, Leticia Garcia, grand total election day votes, 3,891. Stephen Cruz, 2,022. Place 6, total election day votes for Javier Salinas, 3,211. Lonnie Guerrero, 2,624. Election day. We move on to your early voting. Grand total for place 1, Dominga Vela, 9,449. Total votes, early voting, Juan Palacio Jr., 8,307. Place 2, Oscar Salinas, 9,296. Mike Valderas, 7,864. For place 3, Leti Garcia, 10,800. Total votes for early voting, Stephen Cruz, 6,587. Place 5, Javier Salinas. Grand total early votes, 9,497. Leonel Guerrero, 7,400. Now, the grand total of all the votes, let me get the absentee totals. For place 1, we have Dominga Vela, 540. Juan Palacio Jr., 350. For place 2, Oscar Salinas, absentee votes, 471. Mike Valderas, 397. Place 3, Leti Garcia, 637. Stephen Cruz, 242. Place 5, Javier Salinas, 502. Absentee votes, to Leonel Guerrero, 354. Grand total votes, grand total election day, early vote, absentee. Place 1, Dominga Vela, 13,290. Juan Palacio Jr., 11,529. Place 2, grand totals, Oscar Salinas, 12,980. Mike Valderas, 10,994. Place 3, Leti Garcia, grand total, 15,428. Stephen Cruz, 8,851. And place 5, Javier Salinas, grand total, 13,210. And Leonel Guerrero, 10,378. Those are your results given to us by the county. Those are final.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Salinas. Item number 5, approval of the order declaring results of the trustee election. I need a motion.
Move for approval.
A motion and a second from Sonny Palacios. Any questions on the results? All those in favor, raise your right hand. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item number 6, presentation of certificates of election by order of seats.
Yes, sir, Mr. President and board members and audience. I'd like to read the certificate of election for each of the elected board members. And this is to certify that an election held in the Edinburgh Consolidated Independent School District, State of Texas, on the 6th day of November 2018, Dominga Vela, having received 13,290 votes, that being the highest number of votes cast at said election for any candidate for the office herein named, and was duly elected by the people of said school district for the office of School Board Trustee, Place 1, within and for the Edinburgh Consolidated Independent School District, County of Hidalgo, State of Texas. Congratulations, Ms. Vela. Next certificate of election. This is to certify that an election held in the Edinburgh Consolidated Independent School District, State of Texas, on the 6th day of November 2018, Oscar Salinas, having received 12,980 votes, that being the highest number of votes cast at said election for any candidate for the office herein named, was duly elected by the people of said school district for the office of School Board Trustee, Place 2, within and for the Edinburgh Consolidated Independent School District, County of Hidalgo, State of Texas. Congratulations, Mr. Oscar Salinas. Our next certificate. This is to certify that an election held in the Edinburgh Consolidated Independent School District, State of Texas, on the 6th day of November 2018, Leticia Garcia, having received 15,428 votes, that being the highest number of votes cast at said election for any candidate for the office herein named, was duly elected by the people of said school district for the office of School Board Trustee, Place 3, within and for the Edinburgh Consolidated Independent School District, County of Hidalgo, State of Texas. Congratulations, Ms. Leti Garcia. Our next certificate of election, this is to certify that an election held in the Edinburgh Consolidated Independent School District, State of Texas, on the 6th day of November 2018, Javier Salinas, having received 13,210 votes, that being the highest number of votes cast at said election for any candidate for the office herein named, was duly elected by the people of said school district for the office of School Board Trustee, Place 5, within and for the Edinburgh Consolidated Independent School District, County of Hidalgo, State of Texas. Congratulations, Mr. Javier Salinas.
At this time, item number 7, oath of office administered to the newly elected board members. In order of seats.
I'd like to call on Mrs. Dominga Vela to come up front.
I,
Dominga Vela,
Dominga Vela,
do
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the duties
the duties
of the office
of the office
of School Board Trustee
of School Board Trustee
of the Edinburgh
Consolidated
Independent School District,
Independent School District,
and will,
to the
best of my ability,
preserve,
protect,
protect,
and defend
the Constitution
and laws
and laws
of the United States
and
of this state,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Once again, congratulations, Ms. Vela. And now, our next member to take the oath, Mr. Oscar Salinas.
In the name and by the authority of the state of Texas, I,
I,
Oscar Salinas,
Oscar Salinas,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
as school board trustee
as school board trustee
of the Edinburgh
of the Edinburgh
Consolidated
Consolidated
Independent
Independent
School District,
School District,
and will, to the best of my ability,
and will, to the best of my ability,
preserve,
preserve,
protect,
protect,
and defend
and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
and laws of the United
and
States,
the laws of the United States
and if this state, the state of
and the
Texas,
state of Texas,
so help me God.
so help me God. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Mr. Oscar Salinas.
Thank you.
Then our next elected official to come and take the oath, Mrs. Letty Garcia.
Garcia, you're right here, please. Your family can be on this side of you. Judge, you're right here.
I'm ready.
All right, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I,
I,
Leticia Garcia,
Leticia Garcia,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the duties
the duty
of the office
of the office
of school board trustee
of school board trustee
of the Edinburgh
of the Edinburgh
Consolidated
Consolidated
Independent School District
Independent School District
and will,
and will,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
preserve,
preserve,
protect,
protect,
and defend
and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
and laws
and laws
of the United States
of the United States
and of this state,
and of the state,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations. Okay, now you need to thank the people.
Okay, I'm a real crybaby. But no, I want to thank everybody for being here. Of course, my family and my friends and all the supporters and all the administration that's here. I know I don't know a lot of you, but I'm sure we'll get to have the opportunity, and I look forward to working with everyone. Thank you.
Congratulations, Ms. Letty Garcia. And now our next member to take the oath, Mr. Javier Salinas.
Before I take my oath, I'd like the board in the future meeting to consider to having a little social with our families. A lot of our families were unable to attend because they all work, so if this board can consider for us to have a little celebration at the next board meeting. I know my wife's stuck at work, my kids are stuck at college and school. A lot of my family members aren't able to be here because of work. It's an odd hour, 1:30, so I'd like for the board to consider that so we can celebrate with all our friends and family that are out of work after 5.
Javier, I like to do this a little differently. I want to test your reading skills. And actually, what you have here is the oath of office, which you are taking in my presence and in the presence of Melissa, who happens to be an Old Republic and who will certify that you have taken the oath. But it's an honor for me, on behalf of our family, to be here to provide this oath of office for you. We're very proud of you. We're very proud of what you've done for the school district, and very proud of every board member that has worked and has given so much time for the sake of students in this district and for the sake of parents, of administrators, and of teachers. I think that all of them deserve a big hand at this time to thank them for what they've done. I had the privilege of visiting 12 elementary schools this past year, not this year, but last year, and I was very proud to see the instructional programs that are going on in the Edinburgh School District, and am not at all surprised by the A rating that Edinburgh received. And that takes a lot of work on the part of all the employees of the district, the leadership, and certainly the board that had led the district to that particular level. As a taxpayer, as a resident of this district, as a graduate of the school district, I can't feel more proud of the work that these people have done. And I ask the incoming board members, besides congratulating them for being elected, to work together to go to a different level, and that level I call beyond. Because when we go beyond, we keep improving every day, every time. So we have that opportunity to take this district even to a higher level. And I encourage all the board members that are now going to be leading the school district to reach beyond and reach beyond every time. And we are very, very proud of each and every one of them, and especially me, because I've been an educator for 53 years. And when I go to the schools and I see what is going on, and I'm very impressed, I know it's there. And I congratulate everyone that participates in that. As a citizen, I couldn't be more proud of what is going on. Javier, are you ready?
I had a good reading teacher at junior high, Ms. Lopez, so I'm ready.
Is she here?
Yes, right there.
Oh, she's Mrs. Vela now.
She was smarter back then. She wasn't married yet.
I don't know how you're gonna do it.
Oh, he knows how.
Okay. Okay, Javier, you will actually read this to us in our presence so that we can certify that you did take the oath. Okay? Hold on to it.
A little bit over here.
Raise your right hand.
I, Javier Salinas, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the duties of the office of School Board Trustee of the Edinburgh Consolidated Independent School District, and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution and the laws of the United States and this state. So help me God.
Good afternoon. I too would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone that turned out in this fine election, beginning with my sons, Russell and Rowdy, my sisters, Dalila, Alida, Delcia, the Segovia family, the Vela family, Camarillo family, the Gomez family, and my new family that we have met in this incredible, incredible journey, comadre. It has been an incredible journey for all of us. I have been your assistant principal, I have been your teacher, I have been your principal, and I have been your area director, but most of all, I have been your mentor. And we have taught in Edinburgh, all of us together here have taught all of us and all of you to be fair, professional, ethical, and to always be number one, in the famous words of the legendary coach Robert R. Vela, my husband. As we begin this wonderful journey together, God gave us a heart to care and love for one another. We will together work as a team to continue being the best schools, the best district, the best students, and your best board members. A todos ustedes, mis más sinceras gracias por salir a votar por sus candidatas, yo, Dominga Vela y Leticia García. De nuestra parte y de la parte de los elegidos, el señor Salinas, mi estudiante, que estaba terrible. Les damos las más sinceras gracias y les pedimos que nos acompañen en este camino que vamos a tomar juntos. Thank you all for your support. God bless all of you. God bless Texas. God bless ECISD. Thank you.
Oscar, you can do it from your chair if you want. Well, ya estás parado. It's okay.
You know, again, I want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank my wife, Ana, Dr. Ana. I know that she had to go back to work. The reason we're doing it at this time is because of me, you know, because I've got a football game. So, sorry, but I
You
do
better
want to
text
thank,
my wife,
I want to
son.
thank my brothers. I know my brothers, Obi, Rudy, Jesse, and all my family. My father Anselmo wasn't able to be here. He's ill. And my mother on the sky is, you know, early on somebody told me my mother would be there. So this means a lot to me. It's a great honor to serve you, to continue to serve you. We will continue to do it the right way, and we will continue to make our district the best, because it's simply the best district. I always believe it. I always will defend it. And I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity to stand here before you, some young man from La Posada who got this opportunity because of ECISD and all my teachers and coaches like Coach Vela and many more coaches like Coach Flores. But I'm here for you all. I'm here to serve you in the right way and continue to make this district great. Thank you very much for everything.
First and foremost, I want to give God all the honor and glory for this victory, because without God, we're nothing in life. So I really want to thank Him for giving us the victory that we had on November the 6th. Second of all, to my beautiful wife, that Oscar better text after this meeting, because I didn't approve this meeting to be at 1:30, so I didn't understand why until the soup said Oscar has a big game and everything ready to go. She's stuck at work. She works for me, but we got to work. You know, we work for a living, and we got to stay at work, and that's why I'm asking for a celebration later. But I want to thank my beautiful wife, my children, my mom, my dad who are in the back, Tio Alejos, all my uncles and aunts, all the big team that we have for all the hard work and effort throughout this election process. You know, like Oscar says, we're very prideful of ECISD. Everywhere we go, we say Edinburgh is the best. We got the best teachers, best students, best staff, and that's the plain truth. You know, we cannot look at it any other way. The way this district is doing, it's because of the community, all our stakeholders, everybody on the same page. I also want to thank Sonny and Ellie for all your years of service. Thank you for giving us service to our kids and our community. And I also want to thank all the candidates that ran for office for wanting to serve these beautiful kids of ECISD. So on behalf of the Salinas family, thank you for everything. Thank you for giving us 4 more years. As an educator for 30 years, we keep this guy in check and to make sure that all the educational programs are the ones that we want for our kids in this district, but he does a good job at that. So thank you, God bless you, and let's move on. Thank you. At this time, we do have the presentation of the plaques by our superintendent of schools.
Thank you all. We have 2 board members who will be leaving us, but I know they're going to be very active in our community. We'll be seeing them around. And this is not a goodbye, but we'll see you around, and we will be involved as well as you will be involved with our school district, because you're part of our community, part of our kids. As a superintendent that I had the honor and the privilege to work with them. One of our board members for 4 years, the other board member for 8 years. I want to say that they always had the kids and the staff in their heart. And all the decisions they made the decisions in the best interest of the district, in the best interest of the staff, and the best interest of the students. And I'd like to thank you all for the years of service you gave us and for being so involved in our school district and making our community better. Because through education is how our communities are going to thrive, how our Edinburg, the city of Edinburg, the communities around Edinburg are going to prosper and get better and better is through the education, the decisions that you all made. Sometimes they were tough decisions, but you took on those decisions head on. And we're very proud of you, and we want to honor you also because you made a lot of decisions that impacted the lives of many kids for generations to come, but that's to make this community much better than what it is. So thank you so much to the following 2 board members that we're gonna recognize. And I wanna say that, you know, the kids and the staff, we're gonna miss you, but we're gonna see you around. And they're only a phone call away. And I know I have that speed dial to call you in case I need some advice down the road. But I'd like to start off by presenting a plaque to Ms. Eli Torres, who will be stepping down. I'd like to read the plaque that says, is presented to Eli Torres in sincere appreciation for dedicated service to the students and community as a member of the Board of Trustees for the Edinburg Consolidated Independent School District, year served 2014 through 2018. Thank you so much. Our next board member who will be stepping down from board, but this plaque is presented to Mr. Juan Sunny Palacios. And once again, it's in sincere appreciation for dedicated service to the students and community as a member, secretary, vice president, and president of the Board of Trustees for the Edinburg Consolidated Independent School District, years 2010 through 2018. Come on down, Mr. Palacios. Go ahead, Ms. Torres.
Okay. I want to sincerely thank the Edinburg CISD community for having given me the honor and the privilege of serving as your trustee. I valued the trust that you gave me. I served with the best commitment that I could possibly give. I'm going to miss this, but I'm going on to another pasture, and I look forward to being a partner with ECISD and continuing to be your servant. And again, I just want to sincerely thank you from the bottom of my heart for having given me the opportunity and the experience that I gained as your trustee. And let me tell you something, that I did not take the word trustee lightly. I took it to heart, and I know that there's a replacement that shares the same heart and values the same things that I do. We're very much alike, and she's going to do great, Ms. Letty Garcia. So thank you so much, everyone. I couldn't think of a better person to replace me, and so I just want to wish Letty the best, and I know that her heart is in the right place, and she will stand up for what's right and do what's right, and we're all one community, and we're here to make it better every day. So thank you all, everyone, and happy holidays.
I don't like giving speeches. I want to thank everybody in the community for allowing me to serve 8 years. It's been an amazing time out here. I've learned so much, and I've had the honor of serving with most of you all for 8 years. The other was for 4 years, and others for 2 years. And I've received some phone calls, made some phone calls and congratulations. And I've talked to some of the board members, some of the incoming board members, and gave them all the same advice. Build bridges, rebuild some relationships. We need the community to come back together. And if I can encourage you all to do that, if I can reach out to everybody to do that, I think we all can do that. We're here for one goal and one goal only. That's the kids and their future. And the only way we can do that and do that best is by building a team of 7. Encourage that to get to a team of 8, and look where that got us. Amazing state recognition. And when you make those decisions on that 9th chair, which is every student, teacher, and parent, you can go on with those national recognitions. And I have no doubt this board, this incoming board, will do that. And to the new board members, congratulations. I wish you all the best. Thank you all very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Sonny. At this time, oh, you're gonna continue?
Yes. I have.
Okay, sorry.
Thank you. We're used to this, okay? I also want to take the time to thank your family, Mr. Palacios, your family, Ms. Torres, for allowing us to borrow you for 4 years and 8 years. We took a lot of time away from your families, but now you're going to have time to go spend a lot of quality time with them. And they made a lot of sacrifices too, and I can't forget your families too. And on behalf of all the students, the staff from Edinburgh CISD and the board, everyone in the audience, we want to also thank your families for making that sacrifice, for all the times that you spent away from family time. But now you have a lot of time with them, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy and treasure those moments too. Thank you. Before we continue with the reorganization of the board, I'd like to present the plaques for the board officers that served for this past school year. And I'd like to call on Mr. Robert Peña to come and receive a plaque in sincere appreciation for dedicated service to the students and community as Secretary of the Board of Trustees for the Edinburgh Consolidated Independent School District 2017-2018. Our next board officer is presented to Mrs. Carmen Gonzalez in sincere appreciation for dedicated service to the students and community as Vice President of the Board of Trustees for the Edinburgh Consolidated Independent School District 2017-2018. And the next plaque is presented to Mr. Javier Salinas in sincere appreciation for dedicated service to the students and community as President of the Board of Trustees for the Edinburgh Consolidated Independent School District 2017-2018.
At this time, we'd like to invite Ms. Vela and Ms. Garcia to come take your seats. Welcome, Ms. Vela and Ms. Garcia.
Dr. Gutierrez is saying, ready, girls? We're ready.
Before we continue on the next item, I just want to thank the board last year for naming me president. As president, we had lots of accolades this year for ECISD as a team, a collaborative team, A-rated in academics, A in financial accountability, the most distinction designations in the Valley, a bunch of distinctions. We had the post-secondary readiness 2 years in a row. If you don't know what that is, it's a very, very hard award to get from the Texas Education Agency. And ECISD is the only district with 30,000 plus students as we see it 2 years in a row. Nobody else in the Valley has gotten this, so we want to continue to have a three-peat this year. Dr. Gutierrez, so no pressure that we get that done. Lots of Texas Honor Roll schools, award after award after award, all because of the hard work of our teachers, our students, our parents, our administration, and all the staff that's involved in ECISD. So thank you, board members, for letting me be your president last year and having so many great accolades for this district and building great memories for the kids of ECISD. At this time, we have item number 9, reorganization of the board. I'd like to recommend Robert Peña, President, Carmen Gonzalez, Vice President, and Oscar Salinas, Secretary. Second. I have a motion. I motion and Oscar seconds. Any questions? All those in favor, raise your right hand. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Before I give up my chair to Mr. Peña, I just want to let the families know of the Lopez and Garcias and the Salinas of Oscar. As soon as we adjourn, I got to go back to work, okay? So I'm not being rude. I just got to go back to my office and get some stuff. Oscar needs to go back to work. So we will celebrate again later in November. And when we're not in a hurry, that way my beautiful wife can be here with my kids. Oscar, please text her that this is your fault. I motion adjournment or you?
No, he does it now.
Okay.
Now you do it. That's yours. You get it over here. You can do it from over there. Move over here.
Bye.
Welcome.
Mr. Salinas, I know you have to go, but I would just like to thank my colleagues on the board for your support and the community support always. We will continue to work hard always. So just one last item. As board members, we always like to organize our table, and I had a special request that I'd like to honor. So I want to reorganize our table a little bit and play musical chairs for a minute. But at the request, I'd like to ask Ms. Leti Garcia if you would sit between Mike and Ms. Gonzalez, and Ms. Vela, if you would sit over here next to Mr. Salinas. Right, great.
You guys don't have to fight over me, okay?
No, they definitely will fight over me.
Okay, with no further ado, yes, ma'am.
Let me just say a few words. I've been through many of these events. I just want everyone to take note that there's now 3 ladies on the board.
Now talk about girl power.
Thank you, everyone, for attending. Look forward to having you back. You're more than welcome to join us at any of our meetings, functions, or events. At this time, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
So moved.
Motion and a second. All those in favor signify by raising your right hand. Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. We are adjourned. We will be having a small reception. You're more than welcome to stay and join us.